Hello everybody, it's me Briggsell, watching another replay. Now this replay is pretty good. One of the best games in WZ-132. Scouting, hurting, killing, murdering, damaging, that sort of stuff. Very, very simple. As this is probably the best game that I played yesterday, I've kind of thought about doing a series where I show you the best games that I play, or the best game of the day that I play in World of Tanks. It'll run for a couple of months, and that'll be it. Most likely, not every day, every other day probably. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, this is the first game, WZ-132. Now, my options here really is very simple. I want to get to a position where I can spot the enemy. It doesn't start off very well because, as you can see, most of the team is going to the Magic Forest, or the Magic Wood, depending on what you want to call it. The T-54 on my left here helps me quite a lot. I find myself in a little bit of an awkward position because as soon as I come up this ramp, I pretty much get spotted by the AMX 3090, and the T-54 and the SU-100M1 is all in wait, and there are a lot more down the road that I've got to be very careful of. So, finding myself in a very awkward position, I now need to not take any hits. And what do? I take a hit almost straight away. But I think mainly my job here is to try and keep the people lit as long as possible. Try and get some cover, trying to get some spots, do as much damage as possible, and I found a decent position to do it in. If I keep moving, if I keep looking over this little hill, I'll be able to pop out, do a little bit of damage. Pop out, do a little damage. Yes, I'll get spotted, as you can see by my spotting thing, but I should be able to do some damage, and that is what really I want to do in this situation, because we're in a bit of a state. The good thing about this scout tank is it does quite a lot of damage for a scout tank. It also reloads fairly slowly, but the gun can actually penetrate very, very well. If I just... It's 189 penetration. Obviously I can penetrate pretty much any medium depending on position. In regards to heavy tanks, I can pretty much do any heavy tank if I get the right position. And any light tank I come up against should be able to do some damage against. T-54 obviously is very difficult front-wise, but as you can see I've got this little skin that tells me where all the soft points are. That wasn't a very good soft point to use. The Tiger, the T-54, we've also got a black print somewhere along here. I'm going to just try and spot and do as much damage as possible. I snapshot and miss. This Tiger is in a little bit of a silly position here. He's going to have some fun against me because I'm side on, and as you can see from the side on, you can see that he has got an ammo rack literally on the side. So if I hit him right, I will obviously destroy him correctly, or at least do quite a lot of damage. For some reason that shot went above him, which was unfortunate. He's now looking my way, so I've got to be really careful. I was a little bit unlucky there not to get that kill. If I was quick enough, I should have got that kill. I didn't. Unfortunate. Take a hit from the Tiger, but I also get the shot off that I needed, and the Tiger is pretty much dead. So, the T-54's decided to go the other side of the hill, the enemy T-54 that is, and not really want to deal with me at all. I don't know why. He obviously feels that he's going to get more luck on that side. He doesn't, because he's now pretty much surrounded by 4 tanks. Whereas on this side, he was only facing, what, 2 and a bit? 3 tanks? I go into passive mode here, see if I can get some spots, let my binoculars pop up. I don't spot anything. SU-100M1 is somewhere down to the south, as is a lot of the unknown tanks that have not been spotted just yet. T-28 spots up over to the south. I now move to a different position, see if I can spot into the trees down below. I spot the T-95 on the hill. Not in a good position to take a hit. I now move forward because he can't really see me. And I'm going to sit into a bush. Although at this point I do get spotted. So I decide to move. Move and shoot. Move and shoot. This is where things go a bit crazy, because I am now going to start to be lit up. And if luck holds, I will obviously be able to hit and miss any shots that come at me. And do as much damage as I can. SU-152 misses. I get the chance to take out a T-95, which you don't see every day. E-75 is there on its side. SU-152 is in the trees. T-28 bounces, unfortunately. I do a bit of a silly thing here, and I go right in front of the T-28 because I want him to shoot. He misses, of course. That means he can't do any damage to anyone else, and I get the final kill. So, apart from the T-28 getting really angry with everyone and saying fuck me, fair enough, I'm a scout, everyone tells me to go fuck myself, that was the end of it. 2,039 damage. Not particularly massive amount. Wait until you see the screenshot of how much spotting damage I did. Yes, a lot. 6,000 roughly. I also get patrol duty, which is a very nice little award to get. Do a decent amount of credits, decent amount of XP. Probably one of the best games I've played in W-132 for a long time, and hopefully that was good. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, that was my game of the day. Thanks very much everyone for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.